December 8, 2024. Vancouver was buzzing with anticipation and excitement, the city alive in a way that only happens on truly historic nights. This was it, the final night of the Eras Tour, a moment fans had been waiting for, and one that would be talked about for years to come. The stadium overflowed with fans in dazzling era-themed outfits, each person bringing their own story and memories. There was a palpable mix of joy, nostalgia, and even a hint of bittersweetness in the air, as everyone realized this was the last time they'd gather like this. As the lights dimmed, a thunderous roar erupted from the crowd, one last unforgettable release of emotion that seemed to shake the very foundations of the stadium. Taylor took the stage for her final acoustic set, just her and her guitar under a single spotlight. The simplicity of the moment made it even more powerful, as every note and lyric felt deeply personal. She spoke directly to the crowd, her gratitude raw and real. Making friends and bringing joy to each other, that is the lasting legacy of this tour. Her voice trembled with emotion, and you could feel the sincerity in every word. "You're why this is so special." The audience responded with cheers, tears, and heartfelt gestures, holding up signs and making heart hands toward the stage. Her words hit home. This night was more than a concert. It was a global family reunion, a gathering of people from all walks of life, united by music and shared memories. The connection between Taylor and her fans turned a show into a shared memory, a moment that would live on in the hearts of everyone present. As the final notes faded and confetti drifted through the air, everyone knew they'd witnessed the end of an era and the start of a legend. The applause seemed endless, echoing the collective gratitude of thousands. The magic wasn't just in the music, but in the bond that brought everyone together. Strangers became friends, and friends became family, all because of one unforgettable night. The Eras Tour's last night was a celebration of community, gratitude, and unforgettable memories, a night that Vancouver and the world will never forget. The Eras Tour shattered every expectation, rewriting the rules of what a global concert could be. Spanning nearly 2 years, with 149 shows across 5 continents, Taylor Swift's music reached millions of fans in every corner of the globe. From bustling metropolises to distant cities, the world was united by her songs and the anticipation of her arrival. The tour didn't just make history, it became the highest-grossing tour ever, pulling in over $2 billion and smashing previous records by a wide margin. Tickets sold out in minutes, and demand soared to unprecedented heights. But it wasn't just about the numbers. Each show was a 3-hour journey through her 18-year career, featuring 44 songs, dazzling costume changes, and new hits from the Tortured Poets department. Fans were treated to a spectacle that felt both intimate and epic. The Swift effect was real. Cities hosting the tour saw hotel booms, packed restaurants, and local businesses thriving as fans poured in from around the world, creating a festival-like atmosphere wherever she performed. In the UK alone, the tour added over $1.2 billion to the economy, boosting tourism and energizing entire communities. The ripple effects were felt far beyond the arenas. The Eras Tour didn't just break records, it redefined what a concert could be, setting new benchmarks for creativity, scale, and fan engagement. It set a new standard for live music, blending breathtaking spectacle, immersive storytelling, and a sense of community that brought people together like never before. Taylor's tour became both a cultural and economic phenomenon, inspiring headlines and changing the music industry forever. It showed how one artist's vision could ripple through society. She didn't just tour the world, she transformed it, city by city, leaving a lasting mark on every place she visited. The Eras Tour proved the power of music to unite, uplift, and inspire on a truly global scale, an era that will be remembered for generations. The Eras Tour was about more than music. It was about connection. Fans traded friendship bracelets, turning strangers into friends and stadiums into communities. Even those without tickets joined Taylor-gating parties outside, singing and celebrating together. Taylor's generosity shone, gifting nearly $200 million in bonuses to her crew. On stage, surprises abounded. Travis Kelce's cameo, duets with Florence Welch and Sabrina Carpenter, and the iconic 22 hat gifted to a young fan each night. Every show felt unique, filled with moments that became lifelong memories. The Eras Tour's spirit was built on friendship, gratitude, and unforgettable experiences. The Eras Tour became more than just a series of concerts. It was a cultural phenomenon that transformed every city it visited, leaving a trail of excitement and anticipation in its wake. Each stop on the tour felt like a once-in-a-lifetime event, drawing fans from near and far. Cities across the globe went all out, renaming streets, lighting up iconic landmarks in Taylor's signature colors and rolling out the red carpet to welcome her. Local businesses joined in, offering themed menus and special events, while city officials embraced the celebration. Celebrities flocked to the shows: Paul McCartney, Prince William, Billy Joel, and many more, turning each night into a star-studded spectacle. The audience was a dazzling mix of music legends, actors, athletes, and influencers, all eager to be part of the experience. The tour dominated social media, news cycles, and everyday conversation for 2 years straight. Fans shared every moment online, from surprise songs to unforgettable outfits, making the Eras Tour a constant trending topic. It brought post-pandemic joy and unity, connecting millions worldwide through music and shared experience. For many, it was a chance to reconnect, celebrate, and find happiness together after years of uncertainty. The Swift effect rippled through local economies, boosting tourism, inspiring new fashion trends, and filling hotels and restaurants. Fans traveled from around the world, turning each city into a vibrant hub of activity and creativity. The Eras Tour wasn't just a concert, it was a defining moment of the decade, uniting people of all ages and backgrounds in a shared celebration of music and community. It set a new bar for what live music can achieve, blending spectacle, emotion, and artistry on an unprecedented scale. Taylor's tour showed the world the power of music to create community, spark joy, and shape culture for generations to come. When the confetti settled in Vancouver, the silence was profound. Days later, Taylor posted a simple quote: "It was rare, I was there, I remember it." For fans, it was a bittersweet goodbye, 2 years of memories, friendships, and joy. The tour's end felt like closing a beautiful chapter, but not the end of the story. Taylor's farewell was a promise of new beginnings and new music to come. The Eras Tour redefined what it means to be a fan, building a global community. We were there. We remember it all too well. The era may be over, but the story and the music goes on.